So I'm in the Red Lion Leytonstone. There's a break in the music. There's a band here playing lovely French songs on the accordion and stuff, which is wonderful. And I thought I wouldn't be able to record this pub chat, which I want to upload like tonight, like now. I thought about doing a live stream. I think it's a bit risky, particularly with the Wi-Fi in here. But I thought I'd just quickly record something, just chatting to you here before the band start again. And I'm enjoying a lovely pint of East London Brewery. I think it's called Bow Creek. It's either called Bow Creek or Bow Bridge. And it's funny, I'm probably sitting in the least discreet place, because like this is basically the way people go to the toilets. The kitchen's behind me. There's a lovely kind of late Sunday afternoon crowd. I've just done a walk. That's why I come back here after doing an amazing walk, which I'll talk to you about a little bit. It's part of the point of these pub chats. Pub chat part 2. These really should be planned ideally, and I'd have a conversation with somebody, but I just thought I want to do another pub chat before. It's so long since the first one. The first one was it was 2 months ago, after I think I just walked the Black Path, and I was excited to tell you about it. And I've just done a walk today, which I'm very excited about, like really excited about. And those walks where I've done a lot of research, I've got the research in my bag. I don't want to show it to you because then it will kind of blow the walk a little bit. I want to tease it. It's in the City of London, and it's one of those ones that I find it changes my view of the city to such an extent. I find it difficult to comprehend it, to absorb it all. Then I think, can I communicate it with you, what I'm seeing? So it was, it was a profound walk through the city. It's actually 2 walks. If I keep hinting at it, I'll probably end up giving it away. All I will say, this is not really giving it away. It was inspired by this little cheap booklet I got, Roman London. This was published by HMSO, Her Majesty's Stationery Office, in I think the early 80s. I'm going to say it was the early 80s actually, in conjunction with the Museum of London, and it's lovely. And it's got inside the cover, it's got this map. Now this is said to be the first map of Roman London, and it's by William Stukely. I think it was 17. What does it say? It actually gives the date out. I was eager about to guess. 1722. I got that wrong in the video. In the video I say 1772. So you've heard it here first in next week's video. Because between now and when I edit the video, I'm going to edit it during the week, but who knows? I might forget to correct that. So you can remind me that I got it wrong. But then again, I pointed out that I got it wrong. So in a way, I am pointing out my own mistake. But this is the first known map of Roman London. By the great William Stukely. I didn't know this existed, and I saw a feature on this map, and I was like, whoa, what is that? And I started looking into it, and that led me down a particular path. One thing that's not a massive secret, this is not giving anything away in a way, is there's a new section of the Roman wall that you can visit now that's as part of a gallery experience in Vine Street. So that's sort of me giving a little bit. I'm not really giving it hugely away, am I? And it was that was amazing. It just blows me away every time I stand there in front of a section of Roman wall. It's just sort of overpowering in a way. The significance of it, you know, you're standing in front of this. That was a bastion, like a tower, bastion tower. And you can go down into the basement of this building and look at it. It's really, and I was actually only reading about it in this copy of London Archaeologist recently, and that as well is part of the inspiration behind the walk. It talks about Roman city wall at Vine Street. So this is the winter 2024 edition of London Archaeologist, so it's quite a new thing that it's open. I didn't think I'd be able to get in, because they say in here you have to make an appointment, but actually the fellow there at the door was like, come on, I'll sign you in, book you in now. There was no one there. That might have been the reason. So it's one of those days where I just kind of like, you know, just kind of, I wouldn't say it blew my mind, but it definitely elevated it a bit. And it's always good to be, I think there's so many walks you can do in the City of London, you can never stop doing it. And oh, sorry, I've forgotten your names, but I met a lovely couple in the churchyard of St Olaf's in Seething Lane. I'm not giving a lot away really here, am I? And really, sorry I've forgotten your names, but it was really lovely to meet you and talk to you in that kind of very peaceful, serene surroundings. I don't know if the band have actually finished. I hope they play again, because I'm really enjoying that kind of French vibe with the accordion, just sang Le Vion Rose. In the spirit of this just being a pub chat, there's not real proper content here. It's just me waffling along in the pub, in the Red Lion, on a Sunday after a walk. I'm a bit tired. I was a bit ill earlier in the week. There's a lot of illness going around. A lot of people here at the moment, aren't they? And but it was during the illness in bed that I started reading this article, and I got all kind of worked up. Started making notes in my notebook, and just once that happens, there's one direction it's going. Me going out and doing the walk. In this case, two walks in one, but they're two separate walks that relate to each other. There's a conversation between the two walks, between them here. And actually, by being here now, I am kind of breaking a rule that it is daylight. But as the evenings get longer, you know, it's more likely that I'm going to be drinking in daylight. Palm Sunday today, isn't it? I don't know what that really means, but I know it's the thing, because in St. Olaf's they had little, I want to say palm tree crosses. They might be the crosses they always have there. Here's a trivia question for you. You can put it in the comments, and don't just Wikipedia it. Name a famous person buried in St. Olaf's. Very famous Londoner. One of the most famous Londoners. Put that in the comments below. Don't just Wikipedia famous people, you know, Google famous people buried in St. Olaf's churchyard. I think that was the main thing I watched. There's some great videos coming up that I don't want to blow, but I've got a very special video I'm shooting in April that will be live mid-May, probably early to mid-May. That is going to be in the top 10 most special videos I've recorded. I know I get very distracted, but a guy's just walked down the street dressed as a pirate. He walks around Leytonstone dressed as a pirate. I think good on him. I think I saw something on the internet about him. I think he just said, why can't every day be Pirate Day? And oh, that's a fair point in a way, isn't it? It is a fair point. And yeah. This book, by the way, it's an Alan Moore book, The Voice of the Fire, is such an amazing book. It really does transport you into its world in a way that few other books I've read do. Just the voice in it, the voice of the fire in it, it's incredible. Highly recommend it. 25th anniversary edition. And I think there's a new book by Alan Moore coming out this year. It was a collaboration with Steve Moore, so I'm reliably informed. Well, that was just a check-in. I know that there are probably questions that left unanswered from the last Q&A. I can't remember what they are. So they will remain unanswered for a little bit longer. Let me know what you'd like for future formatting of pub talks. I know that this pub chat is really just me. I'm a bit tired, if I was honest with you. I don't know why. It's not a particularly long walk that I did today, and it was amazing. And I found that there's there's like a wharf type quay area down on the Thames, which I hadn't seen before, which was amazing to walk out there. I'm just rambling now, aren't I? But if there's anything particular you'd like to see for this kind of format, I'd like to do it where I plan it a bit better, and I have a chat, like me chatting to another person in the pub. But maybe the next one will be a bit like that. In fact, I know who I want to do the pub chat with. I should do it with Professor Kate Spencer, because me and Kate, I had a drink with Kate, I think it was last Sunday. Last Sunday or the Sunday before, we had a drink, and we've planned 2 walks. So that's not a massive giveaway. So we're going back to the Medway. We always plan to go back to the Medway. We're going to go back to the Medway, and then we're going to do another walk not far from here, which is going to be great, which I'd never thought of doing before. And it's kind of odd that it had never really come up. I don't know what it had come up. It was going to be in This Other London, and it is mentioned in This Other London. But anyway, Kate pointed something quite obvious out. So we're going to do it. So we'll have 2 walks. So I think me and Kate should do a pub chat somewhere. And how you doing, Jay? Yeah. I'm recording a cheeky video. I hope you don't mind. That's all right. I'm not live streaming though, because I'm not sure of the Wi-Fi.
No, good afternoon.
Are you happy to be in it?
Yeah.
Oh, great. See, it's Jay. It's in the video. So I think, yeah, that's how I'll format it in the future. We've got the bar staff in it. I'll put some cutaways of the Red Lion in. It's unusual for me because I'm normally here at night time. But yeah. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. Sorry, there's no walk for you this week. I have got a few videos to upload later on of talks that I've done. Oh my God, I'm doing a talk on Thursday at the Bookseller Crow in Crystal Palace with brilliant Travis Elborough. Travis is like a mine of information, and he's amazing. I think there are still tickets left. I'll put a link down below. Come and see me and Travis chatting at the Bookseller Crow, and I'll sign copies of, I won't sign copies of Alan Moore's book, I'll sign copies of my own book. So, yeah, well, yes, that's a good place to sign off. No walk, but a bit of Red Lion action, and an amazing video next Sunday, which is Easter Sunday, isn't it? Well, I think it was an amazing walk. It felt like an amazing walk. Hopefully it'll be an amazing video. So, take care. See you on the next walk. Not wherever it will be. I know where it will be, but in your case, wherever it may be. Cheers.